Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first assignment of technical writing. So, technical writing is about professional writing, writing in a business setting. So, it's writing that you do for employment, it's writing that you do for technical manuals, it's writing that you do with a clear professional voice. And what we're going to start with here is application letters, also called cover letters. You may not have written one of these before, but the kinds of positions you're going for aren't just simple positions where you fill out an application and you're done. You fill out an application, submit a resume, and a cover letter. And a cover letter is unique to the position you're applying for. So let's read what this technical writing manual has to say about application letters. When applying for a job, you usually need to submit both an application letter, also referred to as a cover letter, and a resume. Employers may ask you to submit them by standard mail, fax, or email. See also job search. This referencing other things in this book. The application letter is essentially a sales letter in which you market your skills, abilities, and knowledge. Therefore, your application letter must be persuasive. The successful application letter accomplishes 4 tasks. 1. It catches the reader's attention favorably by describing how your skills will contribute to the organization. 2. It explains which particular job interests you and why. 3. It convinces the reader that you are qualified for the job by drawing attention to particular elements in your resume. And 4. It requests an interview. See also correspondence, interviewing for job, persuasion, salary negotiations. We'll go over these. All of them? Probably all of them. The sample application letter shown in figure A10, that's this, through A12 follow the application letter structure described in this entry. Each sample's emphasis, tone, and style are tailored to fit the applicant's experience and the particular audience. All right, before I read this breakdown of the sections of them, in case you've never seen one before, let's just go over this. From Molly Sennett. Now look, there's a lot to parse to get out of this. Look at her email, Sennett at execpr.com. That's a very professional email. It's just her name, her last name, Sennett at execpr.com. It's not like, basketballlover42 at hotmail.com. It's nothing personal or silly or with extra digits at the end. It's straightforward. To Bob Lupert, sent here, subject application for summer internship, attachment resume. Dear Mr. Lupert, pay attention to the way she sounds writing this. It's going to have a very formal tone, like you're talking to a church pastor or a lawyer or somebody you consider very important, so where you don't want to mess up. Dear Mr. Lupert, in the February 24th issue of Butler Gazette, I learned that you have summer technical training internships available. This opportunity interests me because I have learned that Applied Sciences has one of the leading user education centers in the country. From your website, I have also learned that you value collaborative and leadership skills. My current project at Penn State University, a computer tutoring system that teaches Lisp, has helped me to develop these skills. Now, I don't know what Lisp is. I mean, I know what it means to have a Lisp, but this is not that. It's because it's capitalized, that's an acronym. So Lisp there is some sort of, I'm going to guess, programming language. This tutoring system, which I helped to develop as part of a student engineering team, is the first of its kind and is now being sold across the country to various corporations and universities. As part of the team, I solve specific problems and then help test and revise our work to improve efficiency. Pursuing degrees in industrial management and computer science has prepared me well to make valuable contributions to your goal of successful implementation of new software. Through my varied courses, which are described on my resume, I have developed the ability to learn new skills quickly and independently, and to interact effectively in a technical environment. I would look forward to applying these abilities to user education at Applied Sciences Incorporated. I would appreciate the chance to interview with you at your earliest convenience. If you would like additional information, please contact me. Phone number, any Tuesday or Thursday after 10 a.m. or email me here. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Molly Sennett. So you hear there's no slang, there's no casual nature to it. It's all very formal. The way I like to think of it is when you're writing this way, you're imagining yourself in a suit and tie, kind of stiff-necked, your shoulders are straight back, and you're thinking about everything you say before you say it. So you're being very deliberate in your word choice and the way you structure your sentences. And you're not friendly is not the right word, because you are trying to come across as personable, right? You want to be relatable, but formal. Okay. In the opening paragraph, provide context and show your enthusiasm. Context here is the Butler Gazette, where she found the job. And this opportunity interests me. I've learned that Applied Sciences is one of the leading user education centers in the country. Words like leading, right? That's a strong word to show that she knows the company she's applying for, or the school she's applying at. Let's see here. If you have been referred to a company by an employee, a career counselor, professor, be sure to say so. Explain why you are interested in the job and demonstrate your initiative as well as knowledge of the organization by relating your interest to some facet of the organization. There's more. You should read these on your own. I'll post this document so you can read it over and over again as you need to. Interests me greatly, not only because your firm is #1 in the region, but also because I'm impressed with Blake's employee development program. Okay, so that's the opening. Now we'll discuss the body. In any of these, let's look back at the first one. This is your opening, right? Opening paragraph, right there. And then this, starting at from and heading on down to Applied Sciences Incorporated, that's your body. And then this is your closing, if that's the word they use. They might use a different word. No, they used closing. So your three parts are the opening, the body, and the closing. In the middle paragraphs, show through examples that you are qualified for the job. Limit each of the paragraphs. So you'll know in your resume, which you should have already built at least one resume while you're here, you'll have bullet points of the work you've done. I worked here for 6 months, I worked here for a year, that kind of thing. In a cover letter, you pick your most relevant experience and talk about it in a paragraph form. You don't just say, I was a line cook at Wendy's. You say, I was a line cook at Wendy's, which taught me to prepare this, prepare that, to work with a team, to follow management direction. And when I left, I was a shift supervisor, which taught me this, this, and this. You be specific about what it is you've learned. And let's see here. Limit each of these paragraphs to just one basic point that is clearly stated in the topic sentence. For example, your second paragraph might focus on work experience and your third paragraph on educational achievements. Do not just tell readers that you are qualified, show them by including examples and details. Come across as proud of your achievements and refer to your enclosed resume, but do not simply summarize your resume. Indicate how you, with your talents, can make the valuable contributions to their company. And in the closing, in the final paragraph, request an interview. Let the reader know how to reach you by including your phone number, email address, in with a statement of goodwill, even if only a thank you. Proofread your letter carefully. Research indicates that if an employer notices even one spelling, grammatical, or mechanical error, they often eliminate candidates for consideration immediately. Such errors will give employers the impression that you lack writing skills or that you are careless in the way you present yourself professionally. See also proofreading. Okay, so that's it for that reading. I'm going to provide you these documents in the assignment so you can read it over. But what you're going to do is write an application letter of your own. Now, it can be for a college program, it can be for a job, or an internship, your choice, because we're all coming from different trades. You're all going to have different goals. So I'm not going to assign one specific thing. Like if I assign sous chef at a restaurant, that's only good for people in culinary. If I assign construction foreman, that's only good for people in BCT. Like I can't assign one thing. So what you're going to have to do is develop your own lead. If you want to look up, like go to Indeed.com and look up an actual position to apply for. That'll be a great help to this. But what you need to do is write a cover letter just like these cover letters. We need 4 paragraphs. We need something about your experience and what you know how to do and how you would be a valuable asset to a team. Okay, that's it for now. See you next video.